Hello, I'm LuNEJuNE. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another tier list video, but this time it's going to be for co-op. Now, last time I did the PvP tier list and I got some suggestions as well, and thank you all for commenting whatever your thoughts were and stuff that you disagreed. This time it's going to be for co-op and it's going to be for mind control season. I am a bit late, but I really don't want to make a tier list every season, but if I can and if you guys want to see, I'll definitely be doing that. Anyway, let's get right into it. Starting off with Absorb. Now Absorb, well, it's Absorb, Absorb not really useful in co-op in my opinion, so I'm gonna put this at F. You can use it, you can get some SP, but why use it? Arrows, it's not actually that bad of a DPS, however there are better DPS, and for starters I don't think it's that bad of a DPS. Assassin is definitely going to be S, because, well, it's Assassin is pretty much necessary. Atomic, I'll put this at B actually, because Atomic not looking that great. It is also for co-op, so let's kind of put Atomic down to the B. Berserker, don't even try, because Berserker will not activate unless you have like 15 or more mobs or something, or 10 or more mobs, and usually you don't have 10 or more mobs in co-op. Blizzard, I will put this at maybe F, because now no, actually I'm gonna put it at D, because, well, first of all, Blizzard, it's not good. Any slowing dice will get a lower rating, because a lot of noobs might think it's actually better to have slowing dice so that you have more time to kill the mobs and delay the time of the mobs getting through the gate. However, if you think about it, it takes so much longer for the game to end, and nowadays it's usually all for grinding purposes. So slow dice and CC dice are actually pretty bad right now, so I would rate a lot of the slow / CC low, and Blizzard is one of those CCs. If you have the trait, it might be useful, but once again, just Blizzard existing on the board will delay the time of the game, so no. Bounty, I would put this at a solid A. First of all, if you guys are first starting off the game and you guys want to play co-op, I'm guessing not a lot of you guys have Assassin, Metastasis, or other good support dice, or can DPS. And one dice that can actually support and your DPS would be happy is actually Bounty. Now Bounty will give early on SP, and I'm pretty sure you don't get more SP along the way. So it's not like Metastasis where you get more SP while when the game progresses. Your SP gain is at a flat rate, you don't increase. So I think it's definitely a good small support that a lot of new players can play around with. Broken, I'll put this at F. It is a DPS, but Bubble, I'm gonna put this at B. It's useful, but at the same time it's not that useful. Oh wait, no, actually I'm gonna put this at, I think I'll put this at A. It is, yes, you can dodge the boss, but if you were to play bubble support, it won't go really well with your assassins. And also the fact that it only boosts crit, and most high game waves use Holy Sword. I might actually put this at S, but I'll put this at A for now. Clone, definitely S, one of the best support dice that supports can use. Combo, I'll put this at S. It is one of the best DPS, one of the strongest DPS in the game. Compression, don't even try, because if you guys have watched my compression video, this compression dice will not help you get more waves. Crack Growth, I'll put this at C. You can use it, it will help you, but if you have a support, that's going to be better, and also it's better off using the random growth than crack growth. Crack, I'm gonna put this at A, because first of all, it's good. Second, supports can also use it if the DPS doesn't have it. I don't know why supports will use it, but you can use it. Why is this not S? It's because of Holy Sword runs. Holy Sword runs don't actually benefit from cracks, so I'll just put this at A. Crit, crit is in a bad state right now, but you can use it if you're starting off the game early on. I think I'll rate this at D. yeah. Death, it's honestly annoying for the DPS unless you have gold mine. I'm gonna put this at D. If you have gold mine, this might be a C or maybe even a B because you do get more gold. But as a DPS, if you meet Death as your support, yes, maybe the waves, maybe like before when Death got its rework, it might have been faster for bringing Death. That's why a lot of supports used Hell dice and Death dice, but now it takes longer, so yeah. This also delays the time of the game. Earthquakes, S. A lot of noobs might be like, how is Earthquake S? You can't even kill the boss, you know? Well, the thing is, if you bring this as support, oh, you're gonna deal a massive amount. You're gonna deal massive amounts of damage. Electric, honestly, a terrible DPS. Energy. This is kind of like a dual. This is like a double-edged sword. I almost said duel of the fates. Anyway, this thing, if you have a good Timewinder Metastasis support, C. Yeah, if you have a good Timewinder Metastasis support, it's C. However, if you don't have it, it's don't even try, or F. I'm gonna put this at D. No, F. Because if you think about it, I'm pretty sure I had 3 million SP and I only went to wave 177, which is basically the equivalent of me not doing anything and the support pretty much not doing anything for the whole run with solo Lunar. So no, this is an F. Fire dice, F. It is a DPS, but it sucks. Flame, I'm gonna put this at don't even try actually, because I'm gonna put this at F. It is still a DPS. Flow, you know, it's a slow dice, you know, it puts in D. Gamble, put this at F. Gear, I'll actually put this at D because a lot of noobs can actually play gear, you know, and can actually survive a bit. Growth, I want to put it at A because, well, if you have blessings, it's good, but if you have a support, it's not the best in my opinion. If you're playing solo, this could work, but kind of niche. Guardian, I'll put this at A. Yeah, a lot of solo players can actually do well with Guardian, so yeah. Gun dice, I'll put this at D because, well, the 7-pip gun works, the others don't, so just because of the 7-pip, it's gonna be at D. Heal, S, because, you know, supports can use it. Hell dice, once again, the same treatment as Death dice. Holy Sword, S, if you have class 12 Lunar, and if you have a high class Holy Sword, you can get to pretty much infinite waves, yay. Ice, D, it slows the game down. Infect, not actually bad for early on players, because you can actually clear the wave insanely quickly, probably faster than your DPS, so yeah. Iron dice, another great strong DPS dice for new players. I'll put it at C. I love seeing new random players bring in iron dice because it reduces the time of the game by so much. Like, it deals damage to bosses, you know, it deals damage early on. It's great. Ix is actually going to get a B because it's not the best support dice, however it can work, so I'll put it at B. Joker, clearly S. Don't even talk, I'm not gonna talk about it. Landmine, I'll put it at A. I would have put it at S if it wasn't for the nerf, but because of the nerf, I'll put it at A. It's still a good dice though. Laser, C. Yeah, it is strong. It is strong early on. Light dice, I'm gonna put it at don't even try. It's miserable. It honestly is. Lock dice, D. It slows the game by so much. Lunar, definitely S. I don't think I need to talk about it. Metastasis is also at S. Oops, as is. There you go. Mighty Wind, good strong early game DPS. Pretty cool. Mimic, I'll put this at B for the supports and combo DPS to some extent. Mind dice, pretty good for support, but probably not C. Yeah, I'll put it at C. I mean, yeah, not B. Yeah, C. Now this, I'll put it at D because it is quite weak early on. So yeah, that's kind of the whole point for these DPS. It needs to be strong early game, but this really isn't that strong early game. Nuke, I would put it at A. It's hard labor, but you can make it work. Overheat, I'll put this at, oh man, A. It does a crap ton of damage, and I mean a crap ton of damage. However, the DPS needs to control it very well. Poison, F. Honestly, this thing sucks, to be honest. Random growth, I'll put it at B. It's actually pretty good for solo DPS and for Guardian players and recharge players. So yeah. Recharge! Definitely yes. Do I need to talk about it? Rock Dice, I'll put it at D because it does DPS, but it does deal damage, but it's not the greatest in my opinion. Royal Dice, ho 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 ho. Oh no, unless you're very coordinated, do not play this dice. Sacrifice, put it at F. It only gives you SP and it doesn't even give you that much SP later on. Now this is getting a solid S because support. This, on the other hand, will get D because it sucks and it slows the game down by so much. Scope, we'll give it a C. No, B, because just because of Holy Sword, I'll put it at B. If it wasn't for that, maybe C or D, but yeah. A lot of noobs actually think that by bringing in scopes, you actually get further, but that's actually quite the opposite. Like, it's not the opposite, but it won't really help you that much. It's not a boosting dice for bosses. Yeah. Shield, definitely D. Actually, I'm gonna put it at F because it slows the game way too much. Maybe same with lock. Yeah, I'll put lock at F. Silence, F. It slows the game so much. Slingshot, in my opinion, not a good DPS. F. Snowball, definitely S. Now Snowball works with Holy Sword and pretty much anything, so I'll put it at S. Solar, I'll put it at S because if you want to have a quick solo lunar run, Solar is the way to go. Speedgun, F, because well, to make Speedgun work, you first need a slow dice, but then if it's slowed or if it's stunned, the game will take longer, so no. Star, I'll put this at B. Not the best DPS, but it can work. Summoner, C. It only really works for support, not for DPS, and also there's better choices, there's better options than Summoner. Supplement, probably at D, honestly. I don't think a lot of decks use this except for Yinyang, and that's what I forgot during the PvP tier list. Yeah. Switch, I'll put this at S because of Holy Sword. But if you don't if you're not playing Holy Sword, you don't really need to play Switch. But if you're the DPS, Switch is pretty good. Yeah. Teleport, oh boy, this could either be a troll or this could work with Goldmine. I'm gonna put it at F just because, well, it's risky. A lot of noobs might just kill the DPS by sending in teleports during the wrong time, so yeah. Thorn, not a good DPS. F. Time, pretty good actually. I'll put it at A. Solid support. Timewinder, oh boy, this is an S for support users. Typhoon, B, not the best DPS, but it can work. My Typhoon can survive until like maybe wave 40 something. Yeah, if I'm lucky 50. So I don't know, I haven't tested out, but that's just my guess. Wave, not actually a bad DPS if you have Lunar. Yeah. Whim dice, oh no, I don't recommend playing Whim dice at all. Wind dice, pretty much, I'll put it at D for wind. Yinyang, now this is a good grinding dice, but I don't think it's like, oh my god, this is so cool. I'll put it at B. Anyway, that's it for the whole tier list. Thanks for watching, and please leave your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!